So tell us, 17 years of Concrete Jungle, what world of drum and bass here, that's what you guys are throwing down. What's next? What's next after 17 years? What are you guys bringing to Las Vegas? What can Las Vegas look forward to here in the future from you guys?
I could sum it up in 3 words.
Do it.
Drum and bass.
What's up, everybody? This is your boy, El Conquistador, drumandbassproper.com. Man, we are here in Las Vegas. We got invited to Shrine Studios, to Vibe FM, correct me if I'm wrong, 99.7 FM, correct? All right. Currently, right next to us, we got basically the OGs. We got the Concrete Jungle crew, Las Vegas. We got the one and only, the lovely Madam Filth. And we got Tasha Steppas. All right. So you guys run the Las Vegas side of Concrete Jungle, and you guys have been doing that for 17 years now, if I'm not mistaken. Is that what we said?
17 years.
Yeah, I guess we do.
So that is amazing. That's that is an accomplishment, especially for drum and bass in the United States, to keep something going in your city for 17 years. What was the last show that you guys did here in Vegas before the World of Drum Bass?
Another World
Drum Bass.
Another World, because that was their first round, just a few months ago.
Yeah, we do 2 of them a year.
Okay.
We do a summer edition and then the big one in March.
Okay.
And Leroy SS has given us tons of support over the years. First one we did was in 2007, so we kind of created a relationship with him since then. And then over the years, it's kind of evolved to the point where now I book the tour and I do all the contracts and stuff. So I'm like the world's bass agent for that, and Leroy. But so that combined with what we do with Concrete Jungle, that it just gives us an outlet to bring artists that really wouldn't come here otherwise.
So what kind of shows are you guys, known for here in Vegas?
Mainly like bringing UK drum and bass, like the world drum and bass, really. We've done everything from, we brought a lot of stateside guys out too. We used to bring like Dara and all those guys.
Okay.
Of
course, Diesel Boy, Planet of the Drums tour, all that jazz.
So yeah, a lot of who else would you say that would be?
Well, we definitely support a lot of United States artists.
Yeah.
We like to cross-book them and bring them out. And we're just really down for the cause.
Yeah, for the World of Drum and Bass tour that we came out for, you also have the
Sir Cuts,
which, he was badass. I was enjoying watching him play, when we were going back to back on the radio here. So who else from out of town did you guys book for this show? Because isn't there an LA guy as well? Yeah.
Yeah, Subflow is coming out from LA, and then Tic Tac is coming from San Francisco.
Okay.
And Tic Tac, it's like his 50th birthday, and he's like one of the US OGs.
Yeah. Have you guys brought out Spin Scott to Vegas?
We have, actually.
That's always a fun one. That's always a big shout out to Spin Scott. That's always a fun show to watch him just, do his thing.
I think that was back when we tried to make this thing called Integrated.
Over the years, 17 years is something to pat yourselves on the back over. What's some advice that you can give a lot of these new guys that are coming to the table and trying to throw parties in their city? What are some of the stuff that you guys have learned over the years that you might be able to share to, that kid in his bedroom that's watching this right now, going, I'd love to be a promoter and throw some parties,
The one thing that comes to my mind is that Shia LaBeouf YouTube video, just do it. And I guess never give up. If it's your passion, just do it.
Yeah, I think that's great. Just do it.
And also, it's really important to be cool with everybody and make relationships, because drum and bass scene is a big family.
Yes.
So
we do all know each other.
Yeah, somebody who knows somebody, and we're all basically homies. Yeah, it is. It's a big family. It's like a big brother and sisterhood. Even just meeting new people, it's like somebody who I've actually hung out and stayed with before. It's a big family, which is, I think, one of the best things about drum and bass.
No, absolutely. And I say it in a lot of the interviews. That's something that stands out with drum and bass that it does from any other electronic music genre, in my opinion. We are here at, on a radio station. An FM radio station. Yes. So let's talk about that for a hot minute. All right, Simon. So you're the man around here at Shrine, right?
Yeah, this is the second studio we've owned.
The second studio.
Yeah.
Kudos to you guys for sure. So, how long have you been doing the drum and bass thing? You know, with some of the Las Vegas crews.
I've only been in Las Vegas now 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, I started out on the DMB hardcore circuit in like 92. Major myself. It's actually funny because like one of the first ever records that I bought was one of SS's tunes on Formation. It was like Formation 4. It was.
The Wolf.
It was the Grand National. And then over the past 2 years, we have acquired 3 radio stations.
Three radio stations.
Yeah.
This is the third one.
The third one
Here in Vegas or just
here in
general?
Vegas?
Here in Vegas.
In the past 2 years.
Okay, so besides electronic music, you know, what are the other stations pushing?
They were all dance music stations,
Okay.
but they were at different dial positions owned by different people.
Got it.
What we've come to quickly learn is that the radio world is a lot like, is that broadcast licenses are like liquor licenses. So the people that own them can be a little bit greedy, to say the least. Yeah, we took over 99.7 almost a year ago now, wasn't it? Almost a year ago. And we flipped the format, so we started from scratch.
Okay.
In October last year.
Yeah, within 6 months we had it media base ranked, which means that we're anything that's played on the station is monitored and then reported for Billboard chart rankings, which is major because there's only 2 radio stations only 2 dance music broadcast stations in the entire country that are media base ranked, which is really cool. And then we started Bass Nation, which is now officially the largest FM broadcast drum and bass show in the country, and we do it every Thursday. And it's myself, Bree, Billy, this is Filth over here, and we basically do what we're doing tonight.
I think, I mean, Scotty and I were saying it was just so much fun, you know, just going through it and all the back-to-backs and listening to everybody, you know, all the different styles. No, it's been a blast.
Yeah.
It's been a blast for sure.
So much fun when you keep the sets really short and just rotate and then everyone feels like it.
Absolutely. Tell us, what is Madam Filth doing here in the near future? Because you were telling me about all sorts of damn shows that you're doing. So tell everybody, where can they come see you here shortly?
In about an hour and 15 minutes, actually.
So an hour and 15 minutes, you are playing the Diesel Boy show tonight.
I will
Diesel
be
Boy Downlink over at Discopussy.
That is correct.
All right, so you are also headed to California, right?
I am for the Panic 25-year anniversary
For the
in
Panic.
Anaheim, August 8th, Moonlight.
August 8th, Moonlight. And where's that, here in Vegas?
That is here in Vegas and Henderson.
What do you got after that? Because you were still telling me of a couple more shows that you're booked for after that one, correct?
October 4th, I'm playing with Friction.
Playing with Friction.
Yeah.
That's huge. I mean, is this going to be your first time opening for him? Are you direct sport?
Yes.
Nice.
And yes.
Where's that show going to be at?
So it's a Revelation thing downtown with Elation at Discopussy.
Sweet.
First Friday. It's going to be cool.
First Friday in October. All right, my friend, what about you? What do you got coming up where people can catch you?
Well, for me, I'm doing most of the back end, like on the bookings and stuff. But then I do. I have a few labels that I run. One is Playside 175. I do it with DJ SUV, Sub from Ronnie Size Represent. We have a label that it's Vegas and Bristol based, and we usually try to do a US person and then a UK person on it. So we're like on our 12th release, and we're gonna kick that off again for October. We started a new one, Sub and I and Polly Walnuts, like the classic jungle man from Ohio, like him and Encoder. We all like teamed up. I have a label called Rockers 175, and I just released 2 Polly Walnuts tunes, and they went to like 25 on the Beatport Top 100.
That's dope.
And they're straight jungle.
Congrats, dude. That's awesome.
So yeah, from that, we were like, there's an appetite for just straight up jungle now.
Yes, there is.
So yeah, and there is jungle coming out right now, but I feel like we have an avenue with like who we know in our network. So we started a new label. It's called Hi-Fi Jungle, and that one is going to be, it's collaboration with, me, Polly Walnuts, Encoder, and Suv. So we're trying to grab jungle tunes, high quality, like upfront jungle tunes from like basically both sides of the pond here. So that should be coming in the fall. I'd probably say like October for the first one. I have another label that it's called Pound Recordings, and it started out in Vancouver, Canada.
Really?
Yeah, like back in the 90s, and I used to go play there all the time.
Okay.
And just like I went to play there like every month for like a year and a half, so I became really good friends with this crew, and they ended up kind of moving on, so they gave me the label. So I ran with it, and we started doing vinyl in like the early 2000s, and then it took a turn, and we were doing strictly stateside jungle, and then from there it took a turn, and we started doing techno. It turned into a techno label for about 20 releases.
That's funny.
And so yeah, but swinging back, it came back to jungle, and then we had Zayaku, who's playing tomorrow. He's like a really good producer here in Vegas, and I released a collaboration album with him and this other dude, James Imposter, and it's a great LP, or really EP. It's like 7 tunes, but it still sells, and it's like 10 years old. So,
jeez, man, I mean, that's again, that's impressive. 10-year-old track and it's still going.
yeah, it's crazy. It's cool. Funny story, James, I ran into James recently at the Metalheads show here in Vegas, and it turns out he's in a band with Slash right now.
No shit.
From Guns N' Roses, and he's like, they're like touring around the country. So
that's fucking cool, man.
Yeah, jungle takes you to weird places, right?
Jungle takes you to weird places. This is your boy El Conquistador, drumandbassproper.com. So we did an interview in another room with the Concrete Jungle crew, where we had Tasha Steppas, and Madam Filth. He wanted to have a little bit of a further chat about, some of the label stuff and whatnot. So Tasha, my dude, the labels, if I recall correctly, you said that you are currently running 3 labels, correct?
Correct, yeah.
All right, a little bit higher.
So yeah, we have 3 labels, and we just started a fresh one. A new one is going to be jungle focused. It's like basically upfront contemporary jungle, which spawned out of our last release on my Rockers 175 label. It was Poly Walnuts, and it did really well. It got to 25 on the Beatport Top 100 chart. So we were like, man, there's an appetite for jungle. We love that. So we're like, man, let's form a jungle label. So it's jungle focused. It's called Hi-Fi Jungle, and it's Poly Walnuts, myself, DJ Suv from Ronnie Size Represent, and Nick Encoder, and we also work with Laura Anita Bass up in Cleveland. So it's like a big team of people working on this, and I think it's gonna be dope. We've got the logos all sorted, we've got the first couple releases sorted, and I think it's gonna start, we'll have the first one out around October.
October of this year.
It should be banging. Yeah, I'm really excited about it.
That's awesome. Are you guys going to be focusing on, does it matter where the artist is? Is it going to be more US? Is it going to be more Europe?
It's all about jungle family. So wherever you are in the world, if you're banging upfront, clean, hi-fi jungle, like, we're interested.
Okay, hey, y'all heard it. Where do they send it to?
Yeah, send it to, you can actually send it bassformusa@gmail.com. That's where I get all my demos and everything. So, and that's Bassform is actually an agency that we started with DJSS. And so we use that as for the World Drum and Bass. It's the Bassform agency.
That's
so
awesome.
Anything that goes through World Drum Bass booking it would go through Bassform. But we also, demos, anything like that. Anything jungle related, we're into it. So.
And what about the other 2 labels? So if the new one's going to be primarily jungle, what are the bases for the other 2?
So I have Rockers 175, which is drum and bass. All flavors. Yeah,
all flavors.
Like just anything that's good that I really like we'll put it out. It doesn't matter if it's liquid, it doesn't matter if it's jumpy, it doesn't matter if it's jungle. So we'll do it all. I do have another label with DJ SUV. It's called Playside 175, and that one's a collaboration of we'll do 2 tunes on it, and one person will be from Europe and one person will be from the US. I think once everybody realizes too that we all end up better if we all work together, that's when things will start happening. I mean, drum bass is growing. Jungle right now, it's growing massively everywhere. You can go to any city in the country, there's a jungle show
somewhere.
Even if it's a monthly, there's something there.
Absolutely.
So it's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, Tasha, was there anything else that you wanted to throw out to the drum and bass community with the stuff that you're doing?
Just want to shout to Concrete Jungle crew here in Vegas. we got a whole team that works on this. So it's really, I mean, Madam Filth is my partner. Jackie is my partner. She does all the promotions and everything and all the ideas. So actually, we use a lot of her ideas. And then we've got Razor Savvy on here. He does a lot of work with us too. So it's really, we have a team of people working on it. And Razor actually has his own shows too, Speaker Show.
Speaker Show.
And those
Sat
are
with them.
awesome. And I mean, it's cool because we have a group of people where everybody's pushing and working and loves the music, and they all put in work and make it happen. So it's really dope.
No, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. Las Vegas is, drum and bass scene is thriving, guys. It's been a great time since we've been out here. Thank you very much for the invite. And, we're here for you guys, man.
Yeah.
We're here for you guys.
Man, thank you guys so much for coming. Hope you guys had an awesome time.
Dude, we had an awesome time, and we're definitely looking forward to, another round. Guys, Tasha Steppas, Konkrete Jungle, Las Vegas chapter. This has been your boy, Ed Conquistador, DrumAndBassProper.com. Big ups.